I just went down the road and my mirror came off in my hand.
Yo, it's the start of day 3. The first thing we're doing this morning is we're going to a boat tour, which possibly we can go swimming in, but it's kind of cold and miserable, so I don't think we will. Anyway, that might not happen, but I think it will. After an uneventful first couple of days on our trip, we kicked off day 3 descending into the Two Sand Canyon down a pretty sketchy gravel road. Today's ride is going to start with a visit to the Nho Que River, after which we grab a quick lunch at Mậu Duệ and head down to enjoy the stunning views around Luông Ho before ending in Dora.
Well, today guys, we're at a river and I just tried to film going down and it was terrible, it was so bumpy. Now we're going on the river and you can see the reflection and I'm probably going to say something like, it looks just like Wales, even though it looks nothing like Wales.
Yeah, that.
Pretty mangled, isn't it? Bloody hell, isn't it? And they'll go, yeah. Never.
What, 31? Stop jumping.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back.
So we just finished our boat tour and it started to rain a little bit, so I hope it doesn't rain that much. And now we've got to go back up the really dangerous slope, well, really dangerous, like a 6 out of 10. Hopefully get some GoPro footage of it because there's no way I'm putting my camera on that because my camera will go flying. At this point of the journey, we'd reached the part of Ha Giang where the roads were literally being carved out of the mountain as we drove on them. This meant that the ground was quickly turning into dust and sand, and while the views were still absolutely insane, I was mainly focused on staying on my bike. Another pretty nice thing is that all the kids in Vietnam are always waving to you as you're riding on your bike, so I was trying to say hi to them as much as I could. Absolutely filthy. Disgusting.
Because that'd be cool. Because then you can just, I've got a few more rolls and
Hold on, little stop off, but we're going again. I would have liked some more tape, but this will do. Per usual, we've eaten all of the food on our table, and so now we're going to try and scrounge food off other tables because they just don't eat it all. But generally, all of us here, very hungry people. This lunch was a little bit of a sad one, as half our group were heading home as they were only doing the 3-day version of the trip. Unfortunately for them, the next stops on the Ha Giang loop were the most amazing yet.
You ready?
Moving out! Huh? There's still dust! Wait, Alex! What the fuck? Alex, show the camera! There you go, somewhere to put it!
Say hello. Hello. Oh, say hello, Alex. You want a mirror? What the fuck?
Eventually, Alex got fed up of holding onto his broken wing mirror, so he tried to screw it back on. And when that obviously didn't work, he spent the next few minutes trying to ride one-handed and shove it into his bag, which was probably a wise choice since the views only got better from here.
Holy shit. Say what's up, guys.
That is the best road yet.
Hey.
That road is by far the best one yet.
This fucking mirror.
I went down the road and my mirror came off in my hand. I caught it as it came off.
Yeah, I know, I was just watching you hold it.
See if I can put it back on.
This was the best road so far. Today is definitely best road. So half of our group has left because they were doing the 3-day trip and we're doing the 4 days. There's only 5 of us left, but I've been left with the 4 other most, well, be nice, interesting people of the group. So I'm the only sane one left.
I wish I was watching TikTok.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I think I know his face. Such a good memory.
So we had lunch all the way over there.
Yeah. Are you vlogging?
Yeah. For reference, this is how I made sure that my phone stays on because it fell off last time. So a shit ton of tape. So we got 3.5 more hours today. That's right, I think 3.5 more hours of driving. So it's definitely the longest day out of all of them. But it's good fun. We've arrived at the next stop Again, I don't know what any of these stops are called. Genuinely, this day has been the best day of all of them. Yeah, this is spectacular. And also, Alex doesn't have any money, so every time he wants something, I have to pay for him. He's a freeloader. There he is, spending all my money.
For an apple tip.
Thank you. I got proper drip copy for the first time. I don't know if I already said this, but I'm saying it a second time that I feel really bad for the guys who left us because this is so much the best day of the trip. Like
So much the best day. The best day.
My English is really
Did you get
good.
an English GCSE?
I barely got. I got a C.
They should take it back. The Australians speaking better than her.
Australians just make up words.
What do you call a strimmer? Snipper snapper, snipper swapper, or something like that. Snipper snapper, snipper snapper.
My coffee is finally done, so time to drink it.
I know we're past the
10 out of 10 location, 10 out of 10 coffee. Not had a filter coffee yet in Vietnam, so I was very happy to have that. Today is a very long cycling day, so we've probably got like another hour and a half, 2 hours at least, until we get to our hostel for the night. Let's get on with the show. There's a police checkpoint ahead of us, so fingers crossed they don't stop us. Our guide Jab just says, yeah, he says, go slow, we'll be okay. So let's hope that happens. Beady 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 beady. Bit of a roadblock. Didn't cook it. Shit. We're going over fucking trashy tarmac roads. They're just tarring them now. I am surprised I did not fall off. First gear, yeah? Now? Oh shit, okay. First gear, let's try this. Just to point out, I did fall off my bike, hence the really rather abrupt end to the video. Because I was in first gear, which you have to do to get up the hill, it was way more powerful than I was expecting, so I tried to give it a lot of welly, and I just went bing and fell off. I am actually completely, or nearly completely unharmed. I have a tiny scratch on my hand and a tiny scratch on my foot, and I had like 50 people watching me, but it's okay, you know, all for the vlog. But yeah, I'm fine.
First gear is really jumpy.
First gear is, if you've not rode a bike before.
Have you told everyone that earlier we were at the gas station? My bike was accidentally in first, and I revved it.
Oh, is that why?
And then I slipped trying to change the gear.
Yeah, to reiterate, to the guys in our group who stopped for the 3-day trip and not the 4-day trip, you missed out. This is fully incredible.
Let's see who of my friends are not busy.
Are you trying to FaceTime someone?
She had a look at the floor over there. She didn't have a look at the floor.
You had yesterday a little.
My body has not touched any part of the ground.
Hang on, say hi to the camera, guys. Say hi to YouTube. I'm gonna be in one of my vlogs.
I don't think you should put them like this in the vlog.
Thank you, shitty phone thing. You served me well. Goodbye. Oh, it doesn't even go in. There we go, that'll do. For the thumbnail. After another amazing Vietnamese dinner, have a cabbage. This is amazing. We finished the night off in proper Ha Giang loop style, aka lots and lots of happy water. And again. And you get the idea. After this, we followed it up with some pretty awful karaoke.
Many hours later.
Good morning, Vietnam. Today is day 4, so it is the last day of our trip. Funny thing, this morning I woke up and my shoes were not outside, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went looking around, I found one, and then like half an hour I found the other. So one had been taken into the garden, the other one had been taken into someone's hotel room. And I was like, what did this? It was the puppies. It was the freaking adorable puppies from last night. I reckon they took a shoe each and said, we're gonna fuck with Isla, and they moved the shoes to a random place. So I was really panicking because I was like, I can't ride without shoes, but now I have them back. Isla from the future here. I am the world's most gullible person. So it turns out some people actually just got really drunk and randomly decided to throw my shoes down the hill. So yeah, I am sorry for blaming the cute little puppies. Today, what we're doing is we're going to a waterfall that's a couple of miles away from here. And then after before that, I have to go down the Hill of Death, which I fell off on yesterday. So wish me luck. I might get Zhao, my leader of the group, to do it for me, because me and Alex are both kind of like not feeling it.
Easy being a puppy.
It's okay.
Slow.
It doesn't look so bad when you look at it like this. So for reference, this is where I came off. I went up and nearly fell. But if I'd have fallen, I was where the lamppost was, I'd have fallen off the edge here. So that's why I kind of tried to crash this way. We're at the waterfall spot, but they've got this really loud blaring music on. Nice peaceful panoramic view, but fucking D&B at 10 in the morning. Let's go.
This is like mountain.
You should all swim.
Nah, ain't no fucking way, Isla.
It's so warm. What's wrong with you? Went for a little swim in the pool. My main man Justin over here. He jumps in. His new name jumps in.
That's me.
He jumped from like all the way up there. And I'm soggy. I don't know where we're going next. Where are we going next?
I have no idea.
But anyway, on to the next place. The walk to and from this waterfall is pretty precarious, I won't lie. Like one wrong slip and camera's going in there. After we set off from the waterfall, Vietnam's winter weather quickly caught up with us. Today was not only going to be one of the longest days we'd driven at over 100 kilometers back to Ha Giang, but it would also be some of the worst weather we'd experienced in Vietnam so far. After about 30 minutes of riding, we stumbled into the middle of a market. It was filled with people in traditional dress who I assumed were part of the Hmong ethnic group. Unfortunately, on the other side of the village, the road started to get even more sketchy as they just got wetter and wetter. Until eventually, I crashed again. Turns out I'd just hit a large rock. But the worst part of it was that I'd managed to keep control of my bike, but my foot couldn't reach the ground, which is why I fell off. Oh, and then these Vietnamese kids laughed at me. You know, nothing feels better than embarrassing yourself in front of the local children, am I right? It's pissing it down. I took a wee.
Oh, let's just had another snog with the floor.
Barely.
I thought my back wheel was going. I had a. I was like, oh shit, I'm sliding, and I looked behind it. You're on the floor. It was you.
Yeah. I'm gonna risk food poisoning for this.
Definitely cooked.
It's definitely cooked. How long it's been here? Unjoke, but it's tasty. Are you just trying to stay warm? Look at how dirty his trousers are. There are some slight technical difficulties with Sam's bike.
Bike knows he's Australian, that's why. He's getting rid of him. He says this one's for Vietnam.
That was a very obscure Vietnamese war joke, Alex.
Australia was in the war. Well-known fact.
On account of the absolutely shite weather, me and Danny couldn't film much of the drive, but soon after we stopped off for lunch. It's a bruise tour. Oh, it's still raining. We're at the Hmong village, having a look at how they make traditional clothing, and there's a little shop in there.
So you make like, yeah, you want to be good. Yeah.
You try. Making corn into little corn.
Corn flour.
Corn flour. Ah. Granny's going.
Ready? Yes. Cool.
Oh.
Come on, get in here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I feel like we died. Oh, here you go.
It's fun that I like mountains and I like riding bikes on mountain passes because I am extremely injury prone. I was coming down this rock and I slipped and I tripped and fell and I did like a forward roll just here, but this is the drop off, so I'm not having a good day. I feel like I've fallen over like 6 times in the past 24 hours. I think I just twisted my ankle as well. Now the rain stopped, so it's a lot easier to ride, but I actually did, my back wheel went out because it was wet and I skidded. I went skidded sideways down the road and I don't have it on film, but it was pretty fucking cool. I can promise. We're on the home stretch now. This is going to be the last ride we have before we finish the Ha Giang loop once and for all. So it's kind of bittersweet, but all my days, the views are amazing. Let's hope I don't crash, touch wood. And just like that, we drove the last few miles of the Ha Giang loop. There's the sign! We finished! Woo! Covered in mud. Dirty boy. To my bike. I love you. Bye bye. This is the worst shot in the entire I got the t-shirt! And with that, we have finished the Ha Giang loop. I survived. I fell off 3 times. I had 2 near-death experiences, and one of them wasn't even on the bike. I just nearly fell off the cliff today. I have more bruises than I can count, but It's been an amazing experience. I guess that means this is the end of my Ha Giang loop tour. I hope you all enjoyed. For my next video, I am going to Cat Ba with the guys that we've met here. Me and Alex are going via Hanoi tomorrow, and then we'll go to Cat Ba in the afternoon. So stick around for the Cat Ba video, I guess. Anyway, that's all from your neighbor Isla, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, he's coming!